We're back.
I'm winning by only one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which I did not realize until just now.
I thought it was, like, way further than that.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
You came back on that last hole.
I did.
Because I got a 7.
That's right. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Hole 10.
Hole 10.
We're still playing.
We're playing the feud.
This is not Family Feud. Although we do need to play that at some point.
Oh god, we need to just have a whole like trivia block when we're done with Super Paper Mario.
Not a trivia block. Let's
that'd
break
be
that
fun.
shit up. Break that shit
No,
up.
that'd be fun.
Play Jeopardy and then play a long game and then play Trivial Pursuit and then play a long game and then play. You don't want to put all that shit together.
Yeah, you do.
Because what if you're playing that shit and you lose subscribers because people don't want to watch it?
Whatever.
One of our 10. You have to think about our 10 subscribers, of which 2 probably watch our shit.
And 2 of those subscribers are us.
Yeah. You have to think about our other 8 subscribers. I'm pretty sure we know over half of them. Consider their thoughts. That's why we're doing this anyway.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
Because my friend was like, hey, listen, break that shit up. Except that's not how he said it. He was far nicer about it.
Yeah.
And he didn't say that we had to.
We have been playing a ton of Super Paper Mario recently.
Yeah.
That is a longer game than I thought it was going to be.
That's alright. I'm not too worried about it.
But it's fun.
We played Golden Sun. I'm sure it's not going to be any longer than Golden Sun. No.
Oh, God. I am dreading when we have to play The Lost Age, because that game is going to take forever.
We don't have to play The Lost Age. We don't have to.
But I want to.
But
that
we don't have to.
Is so long.
It's not a requirement. It wasn't in our contract.
What contract?
Exactly.
Did you sign a contract or something?
Yeah. Was I not supposed to?
You know you're not supposed to talk to shady shadow people on the corner.
Oh my god.
I have no idea where that came from.
I don't know, but it was brilliant. I'm sorry I couldn't follow that up with anything good. I was too busy laughing.
No, I got to randomly thinking about a random thinking thought. Words.
Alright, Phil.
But,
please tell me what your random thinking thought of random was thinking.
I'm getting ready to play a Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Yeah.
Or lead one, I guess I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not playing it. And I was thinking about it. I was like, what could you do to improve your ability to be to lead an RPG of some kind? You know,
right.
It doesn't necessarily have to be Dungeons & Dragons, but you know, that's what everybody thinks of. So I was thinking about it. I was like, well,
like I want to do Fiasco.
Yeah, Fiasco would be fun.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It wouldn't take as long either. God. But anyway. The thing I noticed was that there's a lot of different things that you have to know, or at least be comfortable with improvising in order to be a good dungeon master or game master. For example, voice acting certainly helps.
Yes.
Being able to do consistent, good voices. But other stuff that I was thinking of, it's like, well, knowing, you know, what life was like in the Middle Ages would help.
Yeah.
Being able to come up with dialects and names and accents would be a big one.
Yeah. I'm having a problem with that right now with my writing, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm writing about an Irish werewolf king in the 1930s. They smuggle... They sell liquor. It's illegal, so it's like a gang. But it's a pack. It's already made. It makes perfect sense.
Okay. If you say so.
It does. Because I think werewolves were originally from that area.
Werewolves are a very English thing.
So there are 2 problems
British
I'm having.
Not
and they all have to do with names. It's 1, what was popular in the 1930s, and 2, what is popular Irish in the 1930s. And I'm like,
that's a very specific set of names.
It's a very, very narrow list.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pick names that are already taken by real gangsters, and so I'm like, oh, shit.
But Yeah, it's something you do have to keep in mind when you're writing.
Yeah, because nothing kills a story more than having it set in the 1930s and have somebody's name like Ichiban Frankenstein or something like that. It just doesn't make sense.
No, or as TV Tropes likes to list, Johnny Verb Noun.
Johnny Verb Noun. Yes, Johnny.
Or noun, no, Noun Verber. That's
Verber?
it. Noun Verber, yeah.
So, like
Tony Rock Smasher.
Tony Rock Smasher.
You know, that kind of thing. But that's a common way to name characters in D&D. Mm-hmm. You see it all the time.
You do.
And there are some real last names that were created like that.
Yeah.
That's what they were.
Yeah.
So, it's not entirely unrealistic, but at the same time, you don't want your entire cast of characters to be noun verbers.
Yeah.
You know?
Pixie Rock Smasher.
So...
Tony Buttlinger.
I knew something was coming.
You're welcome. I'll give you that one. You can use it whenever you want to.
I'll see what I can fit into the campaign.
Okay.
But, no.
George Buttsnipper.
It's like,
Whoops.
one of my, one of my most difficult things is coming up with character names. So, like, I have to come up with a pre-made list.
Oh, I usually just use a random name generator.
Yeah.
And then I have it give me names until I find one that I like.
I've thought about that, but at the same time, I'm just like,
Yeah, it can be tedious.
Yeah.
I could spend hours on random name generator and not come up with shit.
I know.
Because
not
so
only do you have to come up with something, you have to come up with something that sounds good.
Yeah. And random name generators will give you a good name and then give you a shit name right after that.
Yeah.
It's really good at that.
Yeah.
It's not good with last names either. Fuck!
Last names are harder.
Yeah.
You might check... Oh, what is that? There's a site where you can look at...
Well, I have a last name already.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
my gang. They're the O'Neills.
Okay.
Instead of the O'Neills.
Yeah.
It's close, but I was like, nobody's gonna have the last name O'Neill because it's not real.
Yeah.
But it sounds real.
Well, there's a site you can go to where you can look up the definitions of names.
It's behind the name.
Yeah. And they have a random name generator.
I know they do.
Which is actually really good. I've used it before.
Yeah.
It's very, very good.
Where did Boo go?
There's no wind.
Oh.
If Boo's not there, there's no wind. But anyway, we got way off track.
What hole are we on?
We're on 13. So I was thinking about all these different skills that you would need to be a really good game master or dungeon master, and
It all relates to acting, really.
most of it does, but then there's other stuff, like having a grounding in probability and statistics certainly helps.
I can't even do math.
Because...
And then I snorted, and I really hope the cash didn't get that.
Well, it's because when you're creating, a new race or a new monster, you need to know how that shit's balanced.
Yeah.
And in order to figure out how it's balanced, you need to know how probability works. Because if you don't know how probability works, you're going to make something that is going to be super broken.
Yeah.
So...
Or super lame.
Yeah.
Oh! I thought you were going to have that.
I know. So, the statistics works, and so I was thinking about it just driving home one day, and I was like, I wonder if there was enough content there to literally make a degree.
Probably.
Like a 4-year degree.
Probably.
With enough classes to fill it out so that you could literally major in Dungeon Master. Like, it would have to be a math-focused degree because of the statistics.
Right.
Because most places consider statistics to be later down the road for whatever reason. They don't make it one of the basic courses.
Right.
Which I disagree with. I think statistics is super important.
I never took a statistics class.
Yeah.
But I also never passed college algebra, so
well, the problem is that colleges look at statistics from a calculus point of view, which means you have to have calculus understanding in order to understand how they're teaching statistics.
Right.
Which is nice, don't get me wrong, knowing how calculus works certainly helps, but you can teach statistics from an algebraic point of view.
Right.
You don't need calculus to explain probability and statistics. It's helpful, but you don't need it. Oh, man. You do know what that red bar means, right?
No.
That...
No, I do not.
Let me just say, if you were even one tick off to the left or right, that thing would have been shanked 20 yards in front of you.
Alright, cool.
I like how you did that completely obliviously. Just like, whatever. Hit button.
We're talking about stats. I don't give a fuck.
But then, the elective courses that you throw in there, you could do, like, public speaking.
Ooh, I took a public speaking class.
You could do logic and reasoning. Try to not only learning how. Yeah. Boo kind of took that one from you.
Boo's like, hey, go ahead. That's just my now.
But like logic and reasoning for understanding how people think.
Yeah.
And psychology as well.
I took psychology.
Like an intro psychology course. Mm-hmm. You could take a film class or a creative writing class.
Well, okay, creative writing, you have to take, like... At least when I went to school, to take the first creative writing class, you had to pass both English classes and something else.
Okay, well maybe like an intro to fiction class.
An intro to fiction class would be significantly easier.
So...
Let me tell you.
Nice.
As a creative writer, that it's significantly easier. It's easier than playing this game, that's for sure.
Well, having the creative writing would help with making stories.
Yeah.
Is the only thing.
Well, I whiffed on that one.
That's okay, it's coming back. So yeah, I'm actually gonna look and see if I can go to like any university's course catalog and see if I can make a Dungeon Masters.
Lee, somebody
major.
I played pool with, who's like dad's age,
yeah,
was telling me that you could put whether or not you're guild master on World of Warcraft on your resume because that looks good. Kind of.
Well. To certain people, it does. What they're looking for there is the leadership skills.
Yes.
And there's other ways to word it.
Yeah.
Not just like, I was a guild master on World of Warcraft, or I was a dungeon master for a DM's group for a D&D group for 3 or 4 years,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, having the leadership skills certainly helps. I think that would be better to do in like an interview setting than a resume setting.
Just mention it.
Oops!
What did you do?
Wow! I guess I didn't hit the button.
I'll say.
Well, here's your chance to catch up.
I don't have a bottle. Okay, bye!
That was uncalled for.
That was hilarious.
I hope the microphone picked that up.
Picked what up?
The controller being hit set there.
Probably. It's a pretty sensitive mic.
Good lord, what is this? I am looking down on the world!
The world's looking down on me. My life sucks. Anyway.
These vacuums?
They suck.
We suck.
No, I suck right now. I am, doing bad. What is on the flag? What is that?
Dogs with really windy tails.
It's like Lesser Dog's cousin.
I know. And it's supposed to be Shy Guy Desert? I don't get it.
I don't know.
They tried to make it look fancy, and it just looks weird, and that's gonna go to the frickin' moon.
It's okay. It's not the first time that's happened. Alright, well, at least I'm on the green now.
Yeah.
Where's the hole?
51 feet away.
Oh!
It was online. You just hit it too hard.
Just a bit too hard. That's my pool game. That right there.
Oh, speaking of which.
Oh!
I follow a
that
channel
much.
called Number File.
Uh-huh.
They do lots of math stuff, and they're cool.
Uh-huh. You will never hear that in a sentence again, ladies and gentlemen. So.
I'm a stats major. That's what I majored in. I majored in mathematics with a focus on statistics.
No, they do math stuff, and they're cool.
Okay. Shut up. Anyway,
That's not
one of the things that they did is they came up with a new pool table.
Oh.
It's an oval.
Okay.
There's only one hole.
In the middle?
No. It's on one of the foci.
Okay.
And the dot, where you're supposed to... Where
Rack,
the
yeah.
kitchen is.
Yes.
Or the rack, or... What do they call that point? The rack point?
I'm not actually sure.
Anyway.
Normally there's 2 dots on the table.
Yeah, but this one has one and a pocket. And that dot is on one focus, and then the hole is on the other focus. Mm-hmm. Which means the way it's set up makes it so that... And you'll have to see the video to see what I'm talking about, because it's really cool. If you draw a line from one focus to a rail, that line automatically has to go through the other focus. So they created a pool table where you could measure any shot.
Interesting.
Yeah. And they made their own little game for it, too. It was kind of cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend extra money to get a pool table like that.
Oh, good God, no. That would be expensive as shit. It's just
Plus, it would be
neat.
completely useless to me.
It's just
I normally play on a table with 1 pocket instead of 6, but don't worry, I have the skills necessary to be you. That doesn't sound pretentious at all.
I don't know. I'm... Math.
I mean, I'm interested. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, math is...
I'm just not interested for the sake of humor.
Yeah. Math is... fun to me.
I shot. You shut the fuck up.
I think Luigi was talking to me. I missed that so much, and I didn't even know I did.
There we go.
Someone had to voice that.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Somebody had to voice Pikachu. So
That person's getting paid a lot of money.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about work ever.
She is loaded. Probably not, but
Actually,
she at least has a constant job.
yeah, that's not a lot.
And I do know it's a female. I just
yeah.
don't know her name.
I can't remember her name for the life of me.
But,
They replaced everybody except for her.
Yep.
Even Ash got replaced.
Yeah. That was kind of sad.
Now he just sounds weird.
Yeah, I know! It's something you wouldn't even think about, but it does make a huge difference.
It makes a big difference, yeah. Did you see the previews for the new Powerpuff Girls show that's coming out?
Yeah, I did. I think they got Tara Strong back at least,
believe they
which was
did.
nice. But Buttercup sounds...
What the hell is happening? We're gonna just...
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna have to go over there. Buttercup sounds weird.
Yeah. I agree. I haven't heard anybody else, though. I only watched one preview.
Yeah. Was that the one with the, lumberjack?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was so weird. It was just like, well, I mean, it is Powerpuff Girls, though, so weird is par for the course, but...
Yeah, do you not remember him?
Oh, God. They are gonna bring him back, aren't they?
I loved him. He was one of my favorites.
Him was...
He was better than most of the villains that they had, because I didn't like Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo wasn't that bad.
It was just always the same when he was on. With him, at least, it was different.
My favorite episode is still the Rowdy Rough Boys.
I didn't like them either.
Oh, the Rowdy Rough Boys are the best.
I don't know. It's been a while. I think I just need to...
Fuzzy Lumpkins.
I like Fuzzy Lumpkin.
Fuzzy Lumpkin.
When they turned Bubbles' hair into chicken.
Oh, God, yes!
Anyway.
It is amazing that I can still remember that.
And the episode where all the kids had to eat broccoli?
Yep.
To save their parents or whatever?
Yep. God,
that show.
I need to watch that show again.
What is the show even? What is happening here? No. Okay, anyway. That's better.
Trying to hit the flag? You failed.
No, I thought the rain would knock it down a little further.
Yeah, it's not. The rain only affects the shot when it's at least like 100 yards in this game. Any shorter than that, and the rain's just like, I don't care.
The fuck ever, man. I just wanna cry a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a desert. What do you want from me? Oops. Probably
No, you're good.
Harder.
Oh.
Kick it in. Just run up and kick it in. I don't care if it's cheating.
I don't care if it's cheating. No, the one show I've been wanting to rewatch is Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Oh, God.
I haven't watched that show in forever.
I hated that show.
It was definitely different. That's for sure.
Okay, this is the last hole.
Yes.
I need you to fall off the course. So I can win. I'm only behind by 11. No pressure, Baby Mario, but I need you to hole-in-one this, okay?
Okay, baby, I need you to hit the ball 398 yards and hit a target that's about that big. God, I've actually gotten a hole-in-one.
In real life?
Yes.
That's impressive.
It's definitely
oh my
surreal.
God. So I went to my friend's dorm the other day, and I just parked my car. Because I do that.
Yeah.
I just park my car in the parking lot. And there's... You went to this campus. There's no parking anywhere for guys.
Oh, God, no.
No, okay? I got a parking ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? For $25.
Yep.
So, I'm like... I don't want to have to pay this parking ticket, but I have to. But here's the thing. There is no guest parking. Where do you expect me to park?
You don't. You don't park on campus.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, you have to park off campus and take a bus.
No. And that costs money.
Yep.
That's
not
bullshit.
$25, though.
That's still bullshit.
Yeah, it's a flawed system.
I don't have to pay it. I'm not a student. I'm gonna pay it anyway.
You should.
Yeah. It looks bad if you don't.
Yeah. It's called collections.
Her boyfriend got 2 parking tickets already.
God.
And he's not paying any of them.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, no. And she was like, no, you don't have to pay. You're not a student. I'm like, Jennifer, I'm
you do.
I'm paying the ticket. Like,
you still do. You don't have to be a student to pay a parking ticket.
Well, I can't pay it this week. I have to wait for my money to come in. And it's not because I spent it all. It's because I don't make a lot.
I don't know where they got that idea, but parking ticket's a parking ticket.
Well, it's a campus parking ticket.
It doesn't matter.
It's for
the university.
Parking and transit department.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care if you know what college I got my parking ticket at, okay? It's going to be paid by the next time we're on. Actually, it'll probably be paid by the time you see this.
Hold on. I gotta get some stock footage in there.
The university.
Okay, now you just paste that over.
I love it. I love going to that place.
The university.
You do know now I'm going to cut that out. And use that for, like, fucking everything.
Oh, of course! That's why you do it. I think I just spiked the hell out of the microphone, though.
That's alright. That's what compression's for.
I win! Whoa.
Whoa. Well, that was that. Next time, I'm gonna suck at golf even more. Yay!
But this time it'll be tiny golf.
Tiny golf.